Good morning, YouTube. This is Chuck Reynolds. I want to thank you for coming by. Well, we're in the aftermath of the huge storm that went through, and we lost about 8 shingles off the roof, and we finally got that fixed and crushed 2 of our chairs that caused the shingles to leave the roof. The storm had such high winds it picked them up from the east side of the house, threw it up on top of the roof, and ripped one of the shingles, and that caused the other ones to come loose. So the chairs are shot there, broken in pieces. Part of my fence went down, and the roof patch, and it's just a series of things. And what you're looking at here is from our screen door on the shop that was on the south side, and obviously the door is no more. It was torn up from a previous storm. So we're done with storms, and now we're going to start looking around the shop for things to do, and I found some. We'll be back. Alright guys, so the title says, might be a little treasure found in the shop, and I'm just going to move this stuff out of the way. This is one is a window that I rescreened, and the other one is off a screen door that the storm ripped off the side of the shop. But that isn't the treasure. I mean, it'll be a little bit of the treasure because it'll go in scrap, so that isn't the main thing. If you look really, really close, right down there, you can see that blue. And that blue is a bucket. So let me get this stuff out of the way. And that is a bucket. So let me get that up here on the bench. Take a little look at it, because I'm really unfamiliar with what's in that bucket, but I'll be back to show you. Okay, you're seeing what's inside the bucket now, and besides being little chunks of metal from grinding and whatnot, this must be dredge cons. There's a lot of black sand, but it still has rocks in it, so I'm guessing it hasn't been run through a screen yet, at least not a small screen like a 30 mesh or anything, so it hasn't been really screened out to get the big stuff out. So we might play with this a little bit. I'm not sure where this came from, but looking at the material, I would say that's dredge cons. And how old are these cons? Who knows? I mean, I've got several different containers of black sand, and the others are over on the other side of the shop, but this one got put in the shop, and can't remember when, but it got hidden behind some stuff we were scrapping. And now it's back alive again, so we might take a couple test pans out of this bucket and just to see what's in it, and cross your fingers that something nice and yellow and shiny. Be back. Alright guys, so this is what we're going to do. I've got a 14-inch gold pan here and a number 8 screen. And this is my inside the shop aluminum panning tub, which has got a little bit of water in it, and I brought that in with this 5-gallon bucket. And our material is over here, and the jet dry is right there, so I'll put a couple drops of jet dry in there before we start. I don't know what this is floating in here, but I don't like it, so it's got to go. Looked like part of a spider. Had a big deal with spiders. Just killed a black widow in the shop. I had a wolf spider in the shop. Daddy long legs everywhere. So anyhow, that has nothing to do with what we're going to do. So let me get set up a little bit better and get the camera where it needs to be, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I want to try to pan from the other side. So let me flip my lens around and look and see what that looks like. If you can see anything over here. But uh-oh, we got a problem, don't we? My pan is bigger than the panning tub. Okay, back to the drawing board. Okay, so now we're to the 11-inch pans. I got two 11-inch pans here, a 1/4-inch screen, and this is a 1849 pan. I think that's a Joby pan. And this one, they're not proud of it, so they didn't say. So anyhow, we got two, one for a safety pan and one 1/4-inch screen. So these will fit much better in there. This is going to make it a little bit harder for me to pan and for you to see. So let's do that. I'll try to get just pan. Okay, about right there is all I'm going to get. So that's as good as it's going to be. So let's see what we can do here. Now this bucket is 3/4 full, so let's just stir this up just a teeny and see what the heck's in here. There's a boatload of black sand in here. Maybe we'll try 2 scoops. That's probably more than I should have put in there, but it's too late. It's in there. Ooh, I brought that water in from outside and it's hot. Wowie. Okay, so there isn't a lot of rock. If you look, a few 1/4+ rocks. So anyhow, we don't need to worry about those. Yeah, that water is warm. You know what I'm going to do? After doing this, I'm going to change pans to the... This one has better riffles. There's one on the bottom. Well, it still has mud of some sort in it anyhow. Okay, now got the bigger pan, the bigger riffle pan. It's not a bigger pan, they're both 11s. So we'll try to get this pan down a little bit. A lot of black sand. Holy smokes, there's a lot of black sand. This had to be dredge tailings, or dredge cons, I'm sorry, it's not tailings. So I'll go through this, at least this one here, and see how we do. And if it takes me too long to get through here with this little pan, I may just go on high speed with you. See how that is? I've not seen a flash of anything yet. Work it down the bottom. Kind of like just peel the top off like this. Let's slow it down. Wow, a lot of black sand. This is 90% black sand. This has to be good sand. It just has to be. There's too much in there. Too much to turn back in. I'm looking on these edges here, I'm not seeing any color, which is a good sign for finding treasure. Okay, just one more time, take it out. Take off the big ripples here. Still not seeing any color. I'm almost vertical to pan, so okay, take it back and see what we can find here. Okay. I'm trying to watch the camera and lash the can and it's not working. Now see, there's still quite a bit of small rock here. And I just saw color there, and there's one up there. I think that's gold. Yep, that's gold. Right there, right at the end of my finger. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to leave this right here for a second. I'm going to go get a snuffer bottle, and we'll snuff that up as we go and see what we get. Be back. Alright, I went to a little higher elevation there too on the camera. You might be able to see a little bit better. And let's see, where did that go? I'm being really positive that there's going to be a lot more in here. There's a couple little specks in there, right there. And right there and there. There's some really fine, and this will have to we'll probably have to run this through the either the royal table or the cleanup sluice. Oh, there's a nice little fly poop right there. I'll take him. This is probably tedious to watch. I know sometimes it's fun to watch it on YouTube, and then sometimes it's just bore you to death stuff. I hope this isn't going to be a bore you to death stuff. So I'm pretty happy so far. It's not exactly treasure yet, but I can't see my screen. There we go. Try to keep it in the viewfinder there. Oh, there's a whole bunch of superfine right here. Right there, right here. There's 3 of them. So, I'm saying this is a bad color. It's a really exciting color. Oh, there's one piece there. I was trying to take it out. That's too light. It's too light. Yeah, this has to go to the table, I think. I think there's so much really small in here that it won't look good in a vial or anything, but it'll be good in a making a small bar or something like that if there's enough of it. And this is still full to here on the tub. Well, you can't see here, but so let me get another pan to put this in, and we'll do another one. Alright, sounds like a plan to me. Be back. Like the words say, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share with a friend, subscribe, ring the bell for future notifications, give a great comment, and come back soon.